Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's just do the introductions here since only three of us will be quick. We got Beagurk. Yeah, he's
What
showing
up?
off his guns. And then we got Michael, the glorious Takakoma. I always screw it up.
Yo, 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 yo. And it's a soft CH, not a hard CH. So it's Tachi, not Tachi.
Tachikoma, okay. I'll get it right,
Guys,
maybe.
thanks for tuning in. It's just
Ooh, who's got the chat playing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot I had that.
And then it's just me. So if you don't know who I am, you are in a world of hurt or very, very lost on the interwebs, and you found that deep, dark place nobody wants to go to.
I think lots of people want to go to gunchannels.com. At least
Yeah.
I hope they would.
Yeah, gunchannels.com. I've got the link over there. You can actually join us in this chat, and I hate to burn off a topic with only three of us in here, so and since there are only three of us in here, I did promise last week I would shock myself with my stun gun I made.
so you're about
Well,
to do
guess
that?
what? With three of us in here, not.
Get the fuck out of here. Do that right now, dude.
You made a stun gun?
I made a stun gun out of an electronic fly swatter.
Oh, that's right.
Do that, yo. Do that
Now,
shit.
I've shocked myself when it's a whole unit before, and that's not fun at all.
Be a pussy, man. Do that shit.
He wants an audience, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it for just three people in the chat and 25 people watching. As I promised, it would be at the end of the chat. Well, sometime in the middle. I'm going to need people watch it anyway. You guys want to find out when I do it. It's going to either be in the middle of the chat or at the end of the chat. Depends on how I do it.
Is a damn shiny bush and
Now that we've got Tactical 6 String here, if you want to introduce yourself.
Now there's four in here. You're shocking yourself.
Oh, that was one of the deals.
Oh, damn, Quark, Stone Guy burned you. You're gonna want to get some cream to rub on that burn.
It's all good. How we doing?
Stone Guy's, yeah. Stone Guy, if that's your excuse, well, geez, 30 seconds? It's really
Well,
not
also,
worth it for 30 seconds.
What was his excuse?
Doesn't he have a laptop he can take down to the basement with him?
Yes, as it was yeah, it's almost the first of the month, honey. Time for sex.
You promise, the end of every month.
He's
No, I was thinking more about
31 months in the 31 days.
We're getting way off topic. Well, I haven't even discussed the topic yet, but I really did want to talk about tonight what makes a firearm a gun, or really anything used for self-defense, either a must-have or a must-have not. Something that just completely turns you on about the firearm, or something that like could be the greatest gun in the world, but as soon as you see that feature or or something that you just can't stand, it's like no, never ever gonna buy it. So,
Hey, Stone guys, real quick, we are already back in the chat box.
I missed that, Kirk.
Huh?
I missed that. What did you say?
Yeah, come again?
Stone guy said he left to go get some pussy, and I said it must have been real quick if he's already back into the chat box.
Yeah, that's what I said. 30 seconds. They're probably giving him way too much credit.
Hey man, it's cool. We all had those moments when we're 40, 50, however old your old ass is.
All right. Well, this is gonna be an open discussion. There's no left or right here, and We did have Walt join us. If you want to introduce yourself, Walt.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
We're
All
talking
right.
about this badass fucking pilot.
Yeah, I know this isn't going to be the best or the hugest topic in the world, but when you see a firearm, what makes you go absolutely crazy for the gun? That you just gotta have it, kind of like Stone Guy did earlier.
So, like
It only
cat.
makes you last 30 seconds, but still.
It's just that cool factor, man. You know, it depends on what it is. You know, something like I really like the ACR. I think that
Yeah,
fucking gun
right.
is just cool as hell. Right.
That
You know,
car.
you know what? Rails, a rail system just makes the gun look way better. Like the Lil that they got out now with like the rail. Oh no, it's like a FAL, like a rail system on the front.
Mm-hmm.
I want one so bad. I'm actually getting one for Christmas, whether my girl knows it or not. But like I don't know, it just makes it look a whole lot better.
See,
Yeah.
A rail, period. A rail on anything, just like I don't give a hell what it is.
it's just something in the male brain, you know, a gun to a guy. I mean, it just seems like such a natural thing for us to have, you know.
Put a rail on it.
And yeah, I mean, God, you know, you start putting rails on there, I start getting all hot and bothered.
Need
A rail.
that.
Now you can customize your rails
I put stuff on it. What?
on it, take
Like
it off.
the XD box is having rails on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Even the mag loader has a little piece you can attach it to the rail, and I tried to attach it to one of my guns, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
For me, I have the Yankee syndrome when it comes to handguns, where if it's a two-tone handgun, I'm on semi-autos here anyway. I'm like, oh god, that is just so sexy. I just love it. Even though I'm freaking, my everyday carry, which I love to death, is, all black and evil looking. I have sure thought about it when they've had those deals on the two-tone 2022 to buy it and sell mine.
Yeah, there's something about two-tone, you're right.
You know what? Two-tone doesn't do it on just any gun. So, I don't know. It doesn't look good on every.
No, it's got to be right. Like friggin' Edges is not the best looking.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
I mean,
that is true.
like the silver and black looking two-tone.
silver and black looks good. Or what's really nice is actually a tan frame with a silver slide. If it's done right, looks really good.
I've never seen that. I've wondered what that would look like, but
Yeah,
I could see.
they have those.
I could see a matte silver slide, but nothing shiny.
Oh, absolutely right. Yeah, matte. I'm all about the matte. I'm not a big chrome freak when it comes to guns. I prefer brush.
I actually like the Nimbix Glocks. One of my boy JJ, he's been in the chat. He has the Nimbix Glock 19, and I want it so bad that I'm just gonna order a slide for my 23.
Oh, is that on nickel metal hydride, whatever, and it's silver?
The words we can't pronounce. Yeah, it's that stuff. I could polish this slide, but it's gonna be all slippery-ish.
What are you polishing now?
Well, then I can blind people instead of shoot them, but where's the fun in that?
Blind yourself when the sun bounces off the top of that thing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, acquiring a safe picture takes a whole new meaning.
Yeah, man, look at that.
Yeah, Phil's does work, just in case anybody is listening and not watching.
Yeah, that is pretty
He's
sweet.
using Phil's metal polish, and all is shiny.
Dang, Gurk, you be pimping with that thing.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
pretty
do the
sick.
front. I gotta do the front, and it's gonna be crazy.
Next, I'm gonna see Girk with pro grip handles.
Dude, everything I own is about to get polished. Like I don't care what
he
it is.
needs to. He needs
He
to. Have,
doesn't care what it is.
Like cocaine.
he needs to have that. He needs to have that 1911 engraved in gold inlaid. You know.
Nah, I'm not
I
for
did see The first time I saw the Sea Scorpion,
Bronze would be dope. Like like copper color. Oh my god.
Well, I just think if you're gonna go that trouble, you need to have a cartel gun. You know.
I mean, I know some people. I know some people.
yeah. Well, when I saw the Sea Scorpion for the very first time, I'm like, oh my god, that looks so awesome.
Yeah, I want that so bad, but I wanted the carry model with a threaded barrel.
Yeah. Then I got to play
Yeah.
around with it, and I realized that it was such a really nice firearm. And I'm not a 1911 guy, period, but that particular SIG model makes me want a 1911, and that particular
And
1911.
for some
is
reason,
only
those
that
weren't
long.
really selling, and you could get the full size ones for $850 out there in the world because they're sitting around. People aren't buying them.
Well, I know that one of the big box stores, I'm not going to name names, was actually giving away. You bought one and you got a SIG mosquito free.
Nice.
Yep. Or if you buy the
Even
1911, you get the 22 SIG 22 1911. But I was trying to work out that deal when I got my Spartan, but it wasn't happening. But I want that Scorpion so bad. I want that one and the attack ops, both in carry side. I like smaller guns. Not too big on the full side.
I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. I like the larger handguns, particularly what I really like in pistols is if they're military service pistols. You know, the Beretta 92. You know, various 9mm SIGs, the Browning High Power, CZ75. You know, that sort of
Why are you
area.
into like military surplus type of stuff?
Not necessarily military surplus, but just guns that have military service histories to them.
Well, yeah. Okay. Why are you into like military service guns? I mean, what intrigued you about them?
I really don't know because the thing is that sometimes military guns are kind of inferior to other choices. You know, like the Beretta 92, for example, but I just like it. You know, there are a lot of things I don't like about it, but I want to have one.
They are great guns. I say, I mean, the thing about, I don't know, I can't speak on any other than, but our military is the best for the cheapest. You know what I mean?
That's everything in the United States.
Yeah. But I mean, especially with the military. So say they did a trial, they had, it was the Glock and the Beretta was going like head to head, right? They were getting the Glocks for, let's say the Glock is 1,000 times better, right? But they're getting Beretta for half the price, and it works. I'm gonna go with the Beretta every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it's an American company thing. Like we use the automotive world for Cadillac is supposed to be the American luxury car. It's every piece of that car is built by the lowest bidder. Now you go over and you get something like a Benz or a BMW. It's not. That is the difference. Those are luxury. The luxury vehicles for over there.
Is that because it's like brushed aluminum?
It might be.
I mean, brushed it, whatever.
I would hope that the barrel bushing isn't aluminum.
Well, I meant steel. But I mean, I can't get that shiny. Is that because of the way it's finished?
It might be.
Yeah.
That polishing is only taking the very tips of the ridges of the surface off of it. If it's rough cut, there's not much you're going to be able to do.
Like, has a texture to it, man.
And they got an ATI 1911 Palmetto State, $289.
Is it 22 or 45?
Oh no, it's 45.
Really? That's a pretty steep discount.
Send me the link.
It's the compact version. It's
okay, never mind then.
That's what I want. It's $319 and you get a $30 bail-in rebate here. Plus they have the new Magpul front and rear sights, the metal ones. Not that I'm psyched about them, but the whole the combo set's only 120. What is it? $124.
$124 for Magpul Pro sights.
Yeah, they're metal, so they're usually $90 a piece.
My gun shop, it's like $110.
Yeah.
It's $210 for a set.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's some deals over there. I have, I don't know, $289. Get yourself a 1911.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would get that.
Dude, I mean, come on.
Oh,
I
and
don't
if
want
you
to
get
pay
it,
that
just
$100 more than a high point.
what is a firepower extreme firearm?
Whatever. That's your rebate. The rebates on any GSG or firepower
Oh,
extreme.
okay. Yeah, I would definitely, dude. I would definitely get that 1911.
I mean, that's cheaper than a friggin' Rock Island, right?
Well, ATI is Rock Island.
Is
Dude,
it?
I
So
would
there
get
you
that.
go.
I think it's the same factory in the Philippines that makes pistols for both of them, just two different brands.
I think it's Arms Core with that thing.
Yeah. Oh,
So, yeah.
It might be two different
Jesus.
companies. It might be Rock Island and Arms Core.
$79 for a fucking bolt carrier group and bolt. Ugh,
How much?
there's some tasty deals on here right now.
Well, they always.
Good thing I'm broke and don't have a credit card.
2022 two-tone, $399 still. Still a
I
great
won't rub
deal.
it in. I'm broke and I'm glad for that because it makes
Maybe
it.
I'll get one of those just for the hell of it.
It's a great gun. I mean, if anybody's got $400 and is looking for a double single action,
I kind of am.
I'd consider if there were happy sticks available for it.
For
yeah,
what?
they do make a 17 round happy stick.
That's
For
not
what?
a happy stick.
For what?
Makes me
1911?
happy.
A happy stick protrudes at least half as much more than the length of a
I know.
capacity magazine.
What you talking
I
about?
know.
19?
It makes me happy though. That's what matters.
Here's a Sig, a P22 Dine for $699.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Got a used one, got a 40 cal, pre-owned for $499.
I'd rather
That
get a
actually
used
made me
56.
consider a 40 cal.
Interesting. What else? I'm only on page 3.
I remember like a year and a half back,
Wait a minute.
Arco had
Yeah.
surplus 226s for like $400 or something like that. It was like crazy good.
Let's try to wrangle this back on topic just a little bit.
Well, we're good talking about what's turning us on.
Yeah, I know.
A good price on a gun's to turn on.
I know that's exactly what I'm saying, but before everybody goes off and starts breaking out their credit cards and ordering this stuff. Well,
Yeah.
I've got another one here. It's well, for rifles, if it's got a wood stock, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Certain guns, absolutely.
Well, for me, almost every rifle, if it's got a wood stock, it's that much more appealing. And I do like my rifles black, so.
Uh-oh.
I know what I said, just
like
that
your
way.
rifles like you like your women.
You know what? I honestly can't stand wood on guns, period.
Well, I thought you was about to say I can't stand black.
Well, you can always paint it black.
Yeah, but then wood is heavier than polymer.
It may be, but I'm just saying that it's sexy as hell.
Yeah, I like a nice AR, which is all anodized aluminum and plastics.
ARs look sexy, but they're not my favorite. I prefer, I actually think the AKs are uglier, but more usable, at least for me. Because I'm not.
Yeah, I think an AK is the only exception. An AK with a nice even parkerizing job, and then like
matching stock and foregrip.
Really nicely refinished furniture, because I've seen like Romanian wassers where someone's taken the wood, stripped it down, and put like this candy orange or this candy red shellac on it, and it just looks beautiful. Like
I like that plum color on them.
Oh yeah, plum polymer. It's still my favorite for an AK.
Now, I have seen a couple of really beautiful Dan Wesson revolvers, the 15s, model 15s, and it's like the sexiest bluing because it's aged. It's almost like a really deep purplish black. It's just sexy as hell. I mean,
Okay,
it's super shiny, and it's the way that the color, the bluing has aged and it changed it. It's just really gorgeous. Yeah, I've got a 14 which has the brushed finish, so I don't get that with mine. Mine's just flat black, but that shiny black is just
That Such has one of those Sentry AKs, but I think he's got that Timberwood, that laminate. Timbersmith, yeah, he's got the gray laminate.
Tapco Timbersmith.
Yeah, it's the gray wood. It's really nice looking. Pretty awesome.
It looks nice, but it just looks a bit wrong to me.
I like it. I like it.
I suppose it's a contradiction in terms. It looks nice, but it's wrong.
So, yeah. 1911s, there's something about them that's just, is a turn on, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the feel of it, the trigger, the price.
They're nice guns, man. They're nice. I mean, everybody makes them.
Just something it's ingrained in our minds.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't heard anybody that said this yet. That if it has, this K and this O and this C and this L and the G inscribed on the side, they just have to have it.
What? What did you just spell? What?
Yes, I scrambled it up, but I mean, I figured it was pretty easy for people to figure out what it's talking about.
You know what? A month ago, I would have.
I like Glocks, but I mean, it doesn't have to be a Glock. I don't like Glock is so normal now that it's not. You know what I mean? It's nothing like amazing. You know what I mean? It's just the gun. Like when you think of gun,
it's a tool. It's like a Honda Civic.
I wouldn't even say that, man. I would say.
It's a Honda.
No. You know what?
It's a Honda Accord with the V6 engine and the 6-speed manual.
No.
It'll perform.
Actually, I'm going to tell you what it's like. It's like a Volvo.
It's that two-door 6 Series BMW that everybody has. You know what I mean? That you see all the time, driving down the street.
I wouldn't draw an analogy between a BMW and a Glock.
Yes, because
I do not. I would actually classify it as a Volvo. They're both shaped like boxes.
Great guns. They're really nice, super great guns. I mean, price-wise, no. I mean, they're coming at a very affordable price, but they're great guns. Like, it's on the top of the list in every handgun list. Come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they used to be affordable. They're starting to get up there.
There's some Glocks that I used to despise. I mean, like a month ago, I would have proudly denounced, or proudly, said that, I'd never have a Glock, but I'm seriously thinking about a used Glock 26 now.
See?
Well, that's kind of something me to must not have gun here. If I see this with a firearm, I'm completely turned off. Pearl grips. I think they're a complete turn off. And
if it's just the grips, then I can take them off and replace them.
I tend to just go right past the old revolvers as well. I'm not really enamored.
Well, I've seen them on 1911s as well. And I'm going to say this. I just think they look ugly on a firearm unless you're a pimp.
Oh, no, they're gaudy. That's a given.
And you want to talk about real gaudy? I've seen this on a Taurus 1911. Not only did it have pearl grips, it had gold accents.
Yeah.
The chrome one? Yeah. That one's super cheesy, though.
Oh, it's cheesy and oh man, they're just like the ugliest gun.
But CDN was selling like
Smells like
Taurus PT 1911s and 38 Super a while back. They were like $350 a piece, and they had those cheesy gold controls, you know. And I'm like, you know, for $350, you just take off the controls and shoot them with some black Krillin a couple of times and reinstall them, and bingo, you got a tasteful, cheap 1911. You know, stuff like that, you know, that's easily changed. And if there's something else about the gun that I like, it's not necessarily going to deter me because those things can be changed relatively easily. If you're talking like the whole finish being pearlescent or something like that, then yeah, different story. But
Another thing, if I see us on a firearms, a complete turn off. Well, at least for a handgun, anyway. The word Caltech.
I don't know. I don't like Caltech. I don't know. I can't speak to their reliability or anything like that, but I like them. I think they're pretty neat guns.
if I
Especially
had the
that shotgun 308 bullpup they got. It's awesome. And then they got a couple new ones. If you've seen Iraq Veterans' new video,
I'm starting to wonder about Iraq veterans channel. Yeah, I'll leave that for a different chat.
right. Well, shit, man. Speak your mind, bro. Don't be
No,
scared.
so man,
Go
No,
ahead,
on the
son.
Caltech,
Don't
I
be
see Caltech,
shy.
I know it's not quality, but
no,
that's a brand, but it's also a turnoff.
even if I didn't know about Caltech's horrific reliability, I still wouldn't. You know, Caltech pistols, they just don't. They look cheap. They look cheesy. Um, Probably the only exception would be is like, you know, if I could had the opportunity to put a few mags through a PMR 22 or no, not the PMR 30. Yeah, if I had the opportunity to test fire a PMR 30, put a few mags through it to verify that it actually shot. Yeah, I'd be interested in one of those simply because it looks so ugly and it looks so strange that I have to have it. You know, it's
I want one of those too, just because it's 30.
and 30 rounds, a 22 Magnum, and something that's really lightweight. You know,
I would carry that gun.
the only way you could make it better would be is if the Hughes Amendment was repealed and they made it with burst fire. You
Nah,
know,
no, maybe just straight full auto. Would be like that.
22, the 22 Magnum with like burst fire or full auto. That has potential. That has real potential.
If we could get if that was to happen, I wouldn't get any only gun I would get in burst is that Beretta. Other than that, everything would be.
Oh yeah, an M93 or
Other
a
than that,
93R.
everything would be full auto. I wouldn't even have a need for burst
A
or everything.
93R is like, you know what? If it's like, you know, the end of the world, and I can pick one gun, like if I could only ever have one gun for the rest of my life, but I could pick any gun, 93R.
I would go.
No question about it. I wouldn't have to think. You know, it'd be a 93R.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great gun. It's a great gun. I mean, I like all type of stuff, man. I don't know, man. Me, like everyone knows, my biggest like turn on for gun. I like small guns, especially small guns with like full size grip, like short barrel, full grip type guns.
Mm.
I love them. I don't know why. That's just my thing. That's why I want this Para Ordnance 1911 so bad because it has a full size frame and a 3-inch barrel.
What do they call that? They call it like a commander size or something like that.
No, I mean, yeah, but it won't have a full size frame.
They have like range officer, commander.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
that's
like
kind
the
of like
short.
that's
I
like
like the
one of those
shortened grip and the full size slide.
Well, I know that there's a model that's got like a
think it looks-
4-inch barrel, but a full size grip on it. And That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking 3-inch barrel full size grip.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen something like that.
I can look up the Pearl Owner's expert carry.
Is that a full-size grip?
Yeah, it is.
That'll take an 8-round mag?
Yep.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Interesting.
bad, right? I love that look. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I can understand it. The only downside is that it's usually more difficult to carry a gun that's shaped that way.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't wear up. I don't know. I just like it. It just looks a lot like nicer to me. I don't like small grip, long barrel. It looks like way off
Yeah,
balance.
it's that second kind
Yeah,
of cool for you.
yeah. That gun is like it's so cool. If you go to images and look at the second picture with the price tag on it, it's a better like image of how it looks. You know.
Oh no, yeah,
Well,
I
I
saw
still
it.
might buy it, though, man. It's $800, but sucks. Sucks. I don't want to spend the money, but I want that gun so bad. There's other shit I need to buy too, but I might put that in it. And it looks great in two-tone. You know. I don't know. I might wait. I'm gonna get one eventually. Right. Sparkers all shined up.
Topic has died.
Oh yeah, man. Nobody's in here. Nobody's talking about shit.
I'm tired.
You're in college.
Was up really late last night in the chats.
You're pretty motherfucker, man. Ooh, gosh, yep. I want to do a trigger uh, job on my Glock, but I kind of don't at the same time. I don't know. I want to polish this whole fucking slab. I want to do this whole barrel, but I don't feel like tired of this shit, man.
That's where you put it. That's when you put a buffing wheel in the Dremel tool and
I don't have a Dremel tool.
turn on low.
If I had a Dremel tool, I would do this whole barrel right now. Yeah, but that shit is sparkling, man.
Not bad for a night's work.
What, 15 minutes? What, probably 5-10 minutes on that one?
Now the question is it so pretty that you're going to be afraid to shoot it?
No, hell no. This is a fucking bullshit gun. I just did it. I just did this just because it was my only like.
Your only stainless steel gun.
This is just my fucking range toy. I carry it sometimes too when I need a big boy on me because I hold 14. You know, big ass 1911 mag.
Oh, is it a double stack?
Yeah, look. See?
Nice.
It's a big boy.
That just redeemed the fact that it's stainless.
I
All right,
know.
now I'm back.
But this is like the frame is like satin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
the
this
side is super shiny. The top is satin for the glare, I guess, and the sides are kind of shiny. But I will polish the sides up. But it's all scratched up, really, man. That shit is can you see like the scratches and shit?
Oh,
Looks
it's
better
double
on.
action.
Yeah. It's kind of. Well, let me put it back together real quick, and I'll show you the ins and outs.
All right, now I do have a question here, back on topic, and sorry I had to step away for a minute. Is there like any features on a gun I will make it, even though it's the sexiest gun in the world, and you see this feature that you won't buy it, or the reverse, you see this feature on a gun you wouldn't normally consider, and then you definitely are rethinking about your purchases.
I don't think so.
I can't really think of anything. I can tell you what would turn me off if the gun had like a key safety on it. That'd turn me off.
Like a Taurus?
I mean, yeah.
I like those fish scale cocky slide serrations. You know what I mean? Like Smith and Wesson, like M&Ps are a little bit wavy, and those make you feel like, oh, I wish I had those on my other gun.
Right. Yeah, I really like that on the RTF2 Glock, like how their serrations are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just something different.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, if it's a walking billboard for warnings,
Oh yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
not.
that'd be a turn off.
Definite turn off for me. I mean, another thing that's a turn off, at least for handguns for me, especially handguns I consider carrying, is an external safety.
That
Even
doesn't
though I
bother
find the
me.
gun sexy as hell and I plan on carrying it, if it's got a safety, forget about it. If it's
That never bothered me.
if I plan to use it as a range toy, and a range toy only, then I won't, then it won't bother me if it has a safety on there, an external
Yeah.
safety. But if there's even an inkling that I'll carry the firearm and it's got an external safety, then the gun is completely off my list. That's why I don't worry about the Scorpion, the SIG Scorpion, because I know I'll never carry a 1911.
Mm. So I know you could get an 80% 1911 lower and just build it without the thumb safety.
Yeah, I know I could, but I'm not a 1911 fan. It's that SIG Scorpion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that, an awesome looking gun. Another thing that's been piquing my interest in firearms, and I've looked at these, and I've been trying to resist the urge if it's got night sights. It definitely increases my likelihood, especially for a carry gun.
Yeah, it's really nice. This is the trigger on it, Michael. See?
Yeah. Double action. That looks pretty light.
Yeah, it is really light, super light. I mean, it has some weight to it, but it's not, you know. But the thing about it is, the only thing I'm like is the reset. Like it breaks here,
Mm-hmm.
super crisp break, right? No, like what they call it, take up or nothing. I mean, well,
Mm-hmm.
after it hits the wall, like it hits the wall, definitely. It really, and then it just snaps. But the reset is horrible, right? So here you got a click. That's a click. It's not ready. You gotta let it all the way out.
Wow.
Yep.
Like all the way out to the point where if you took your finger off of it, it wouldn't move.
Yep. Just about. Watch. So one click. That's when you can fire it and letting it go. So it's about that
Wow.
much travel from the last click. Yep. I mean, you can still shoot fast if you do that shit, but whatever. It works. And then I'm about to run some flips on the rails.
Well, anybody else got anything to add here? Because I was hoping for more people and we could get the discussion going more. So.
Yeah. It's a Saturday though.
Oh well. Be able to tune in another week for me to shock myself, I guess. It's all of you out there's fault for not joining the panel.
I'm waiting for you to shock yourself.
It's not gonna happen with the conversation didn't even go on long enough. I mean, I've been running this like 40 minutes. All right. Well, since this topic is dead and it's been a pretty bad chat, I'm not going to try to change that. We're going to end it. I guess we'll go over the lobby chat.
All right, cool.